Hello everyone and welcome back to Intentional Aurelia. Today we're looking at the July setup for 2025. So you can see that I have these little tabs here, right? And I have my beautiful opening pages. But let's get into July. Now I only use one book per year. So you can see that I have about that much space left in the book. I think it should be enough for the whole year, but I've decided to make July and August just thinner, just so that I can make sure everything fits. So again, I'm using the Marigold Suli stickers, and I've just added some extra stickers that I had from other stuff in the past, trying to go for a nice summer feel because I live in Spain and it is summer, a very hot summer now in July. So dashboard, you'll see that the setup's not actually fully finished. I need to still finish my dashboard. Now, if we look at my dashboard, so let's look at May, for example. It goes birthdays, general intentions for the month, all the tasks I have to do, notes that I make throughout the month, and then a reflection at the end. So coming into July, I'll probably put, because I have left space because I was enjoying putting all the decorations, I'll put birthdays and then maybe just general tasks, maybe a little mini reflection somewhere. Then we have our overview. The overview will bring out the things that I need to do during the month, whatever that may look like. And then highlights. Highlights is usually the spot where I use either just to bring out something good that happened in the day, something I'm grateful for, something that was different to other days that make it stands out, so that I can try and make the most of every day and not just let the whole year pass by without me being present and acknowledging where I'm at. Habits. So usually, let's look at June. June doesn't look good because I stopped. No, June is yeah, June looks like this. So usually June, my months look like this, but because I want to use less space, I'm going to do vertical habits instead, right? So I'll just write the date and then the habits, and then I'll put a little cross next to it once I've done it. So I won't be looking at the months individually. It'll be a across the board habit check. Mental is just a space for me to write where I'm at. It's just like a check-in. I don't really have anywhere else to do it. So sometimes when I feel like I need, I'll just acknowledge the good things, the bad things of how I'm feeling. I don't do it every day, just when I feel like I need to. This is always one page though. Well-being, I need to set up my table. It usually goes, let's look. You won't see anything in June because I didn't actually do literally any exercise in June. It's quite bad. I'm actually quite behind in my table. So it will go date, weight, steps, exercise, and detail. So for example, I might say walk outside 5 kilometers, or gym did upper body, or something like that. So let's go back quickly. Finances. I usually like to do finances over 2 pages, but for the summer, like I said, I'm trying to keep it more compact. So I'll try, and usually in the summer I don't spend as much. So it will usually just go the date and then what I bought for the day. Food, the same. I usually do it over 2 pages, but I'm intending to eat less and to be eating more healthily despite the despite the ice cream. So it'll be the same, the date and then the things I eat during the day. And then usually we'll see for like June, for example. I don't think I wrote a lot in June. I usually, it looks like this. So I'll have tasks, right? And then I'll have the list of things that I do during the week. But in general now, because I'm basically on holiday from my work, I'll just write the date, and then I'll just write the things that I did, and then the date and things that I did, just to try and see if I can save myself some space. And then that's what it looks like. And then I'll start August here. After August, I'll have to do Q3, so my quarter 3 check-in, which looks like, see if I can find it, April, May, which looks like this, right? So it'll just be like tasks or things I want to focus on, like a little mini bingo, a review of wins and setbacks, and then I write like a letter to myself. I have a separate video on that if you want to check it out. But that's it really. And so July is really short, right? So always a cover page, dashboard, my in screen, more or less. Overview, highlights, habits, mental space, well-being, which is my physical being, finances, food, and then the daily log. Right, guys, that's it for today. If you have any questions, just let me know.